We are having issues with the name called Nigeria. That name called Nigeria, we are having issues. Nobody wants to identify as Nigerian anymore. Nobody is proud to be called a Nigerian. We see what happened with Kemi and the Vice President, Shetima. The statement that came from Kemi, leader of Conservative Party in the UK. You see, it's only the politicians and mostly Northerners that love to call themselves Nigerian. Some people want to be identified as Yoruba, as Igbo, maybe Hausa or Fulani. Why is it so? Now, let's read two prominent personalities have denied their Nigerian nationality. Prominent. One is Kemi Badenoch, a Lukumi Yoruba. Inside Yoruba, another Yoruba the inside. Lukumi Yoruba. She says, I am Yoruba. I have nothing in common with the people from the north of the country, the Boko Haram, where Islamism is. That is from Kemi Badenoch. She also says, I identify as Yoruba, not Nigerian. That is Kemi Badenoch. Another person is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. She says, I am Nigerian because a white man created Nigeria and gave me that identity. I am black because the white man constructed black to be as different as possible from his white. But I was Igbo before the white man came. You rarely see a Northerner make this statement home and abroad. And they call it patriotism. Patriotism, my foot. We are coming to the reality that this construct, this geographical expression called Nigeria would not stand the test of time. It doesn't hold water. I repeat, you see, many people were shocked. Nigerian politicians were shocked because whenever somebody is in position of power, he becomes a Nigerian. You see, somebody and some Northerners are saying that she will need us one day. Kemi will need Nigeria one day. Now that she's denigrating her country, somebody who is telling you her experience in Nigeria, he's telling you the truth that everybody knows. It is not just Nigerians that know what is happening in Nigeria. Every other country knows what is going on in the country. Yes, we have statistics. We have United Nations statistics. We have other agencies that come into our country, especially during elections, and they see firsthand what is happening in Nigeria. And somebody is saying that when she will need Nigeria more than Nigeria needs her. Those that are Nigerians, what are they getting from this, the Nigeria, in quote? Those that are Nigerians. There's nothing Nigeria gives to its citizens. We provide our security, we provide our water, we provide our loans, our healthcare, we take charge of our healthcare. What is it that Nigeria has given to Nigerians? That a Kemi Badenoch, that is a politician in the UK, a conservative party politician. They just won an election. I think it's success. The Conservative Party is winning elections, and she may be the first Nigerian black prime minister in the UK. What will she lose at the end of the day? What is Nigeria giving to its citizens? The little subsidy we are getting, they have come to take it away from us. All these politicians, they lack nothing. Even when they leave politics, they are billionaires and they lack nothing. But Nigerians that don't have anything, the little subsidy that we are managing, electricity subsidy, petrol subsidy, the little one that we are managing, some people came with big grammar and big English, came and took it away from us, that we are going to benefit. Till tomorrow, nobody is benefiting from the subsidy, nobody is benefiting from the electricity, whatever. 12 times that the national grid has collapsed. After you bring the meter, it will improve. We change from normal connection to the pole. We got our meter. Per time, you buy units. We got to that level, and they said it's going to improve. We got there, it didn't improve. They'll go and hire influencers and people online to start bamboozling everybody with big grammar. They know that when they speak big grammar for Nigerians, they will get confused and they will not know what to say they'll just believe because Nigerians are goats. People are not identifying with the name Nigerian anymore because the name don't cast. When Nnamdi Kanu was saying what he's saying, people were calling him Mugo and everything. Now it is before our eyes. It is not ordinary Nigerians that are saying this. Kemi Badenoch and Chimamanda Adichie all saying that me, I am Igbo. Don't call me Nigerian. Me, I'm Yoruba. Look me Yoruba. Don't call me Nigerian. But it is only the politicians that are offended. Why not look at these issues and go back home and fix these issues? It's not rocket science, but because these people are bent, these people are designed, these people are wired to destroy Nigeria. You see, the most patriotic people are Nigerians. The unpatriotic people are the leaders and the politicians. Because how can you be stealing from your country? You steal and plunge your country into debt. You become enriching. It's only politicians when they get into power, they become rich, while the country go broke. These are the trademark of politicians. And somebody is saying this. I like the way Kemi Badenoch called Northern Nigeria, that she's not part of, she's Yoruba. She's not in the same league with the north of the country, northern part of the country, where Boko Haram and Islamism is. Everybody knows what they are doing. Now, she directed her statement. She replied to Shetima, Vice President. We know what happened during the Chibok schoolgirl days. Shetima, as governor, then insisted that the children should be in that venue, that same venue, gone, that they were kidnapped. They got intel that they should move these children out. But the governor, no, let them still stay there. You know, most things in Nigeria, it is very hard for you to prove. I'm telling you. You know what they do? They destroy evidence. That's what they do. Some things, see, like what is Dele Farrell to me, the issue with Dele Farrell to me is that the burden of proof is on him. And it's not easy to prove anything in a corrupt system whereby evidence is being destroyed. Have you had an encounter with the police before? You got an evidence. I told you I have an encounter with the police. I got a video evidence with Okada men. I got the video evidence. They took the phone from me and wanted to destroy the evidence. So tomorrow now, if they destroy the evidence and I tell you that I was this happened and that happened, they will not tell you go and get evidence after they have destroyed the evidence. So in a corrupt system, in a corrupt society like Nigeria, it is hard for you to prove most things, but there are things that are happening before our eyes. The police will tell you that bail is free, but every now and then people pay bail themselves from the police station, and the police officers are folding their hands and looking at Nigerians instead of them to deal to stop that evil happening at the stations. They are waiting for a day Nigerians will just rise up and carry revolution, and they will start looking for people that they will start blaming. You are attacking the police, you are attacking the government, you are attacking this, you are attacking that. Bail is free, but people are being extorted in the police station every single now and then. You are not acting on it. You are waiting for, you are a professional, you are a IG of police, you are a commander, you are SO and everything. It is your profession. You need to know better than the Nigerian people. You need to be up and doing in your line of job, but you will not do what you need to do or what you are supposed to do. You will be waiting for Nigerians to react. Is that not witchcraft? Is that not wickedness? They will be waiting for Nigerians to react. Most times that the police have acted, it is because Nigerians bring evidence, social media evidence, overwhelming evidence on the atrocities that the Nigerian police have committed on the people. If not for this evidence, only God knows. So nobody is identifying as a Nigerian anymore because the politicians have destroyed the country. The system has not been designed to put the country in the best position ever possible. See, upon all these things we are talking, I'm Igbo, I'm Hausa, I'm Yoruba. There's something bigger that we are not looking at. There's a bigger picture. The more reasons why we want to sever from this union. We want to take ourselves from this union. You see, mostly The reasons why Nigerians want to divide is because of the North, mostly. They have become a clog in the wheel of progress. Anything progress, they have become anti-progress. I'm telling you, any leadership now you see Northerners, they have been in leadership. What have they used their leadership to achieve for their own region? Most of the federal allocation, FAC, that we are getting, most of what we are getting from FAC is going to the North. But the contributions of the North to FAC is limited. It is the South that gives more to Nigeria than the North gives more to Nigeria. But yet, the North is against anything that will bring progress. Then, academically, we wanted to move forward, but the North was not saying you must carry us along. You must, every time you carry the North along. But when it comes to appointment, leadership positions, do not always want to say we must be there. When it comes to productivity, the North is always lagging behind, and they're expecting you to carry them along. So instead of Nigerian politicians to start looking inward and find ways of fixing the country, they will not. They know that it is impossible to fix Nigeria. They are just there for the jolly ride. I'm telling you, they are there for the jolly ride. They are there just to mark register. They are not concerned about anything progress of Nigeria. They are there just to count scores. How many years do they have to live? A Tinubu now, how many years does he have to live? You see, one thing about old men don't change. An old man that is a criminal, that is a liar, you would think that when he's getting old, he will now start doing well because he's getting close to their grave. It's a lie. Old men don't change. That's why some people with they are taking walking stick. They are like 3 days to their grave, but they are still doing wicked. They are being wicked. Politicians cannot change. You cannot take away stealing and corruption, propaganda from politicians. That is their stock in trade. That is their stock in trade. So it is only the North and politicians, whether they are Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba, that identify as Nigerians. Nigerians are tired of identifying as Nigerians. Some goats will say Nigeria will be great. See, I'm not against the progress of Nigeria. It is not by mouth. Show workings that Nigeria will be great. Don't just come and tell people Nigeria will be great. You don't want Nigeria to move on. You don't want Nigeria to move forward. Show your workings. Stop talking. Nigeria cannot get better, but my family, me and my family, things will get better for us. But Nigeria as a country, I don't think it can get better. These people now, they'll say, not too young to do. They are preparing their children to take over. It's just like kingship. Yes. After the king dies, his son take over. Not that it is going to get to somebody else. When they get into power, politicians, when they get into power, they bring in their family. They start grooming their family. Nobody else is supposed to aspire for that position. After Tinubu, Sheyi, they now start grooming their family. From them, their children take over and will become slaves. These people are not ready to redeem the name called Nigeria. Politicians long time ago had seen it. Chinua Achebe had seen it. Wole Soyinka had seen it. Tinubu has seen it. Awolowo has seen it a long time ago that Nigeria is not a real place. Why is it that Shetima is now crying over what Kemi Badenoch said? You see, Kemi Badenoch needs to even denigrate Nigeria so that she can be seen as a saint or somebody that can really move the conservative party. Do you know what it means? Conservative. Ask the Yoruba conservative what they are doing in Nigeria. They are preserving their heritage. Other people should go to hell. They are not. So you see somebody that is a conservative in UK, those that are you expect her to identify with Nigeria. Even she wanted to even identify with Nigeria in the first place because of that position, the politics, the position that she is, she will not identify because it might stop her chances from becoming prime minister at the end of the day. Very brilliant, hardworking lady is Kemi Badenoch. Now, I will not talk about the fact that somebody is saying she's Lukumi. Somebody is saying she's Lukumi Yoruba. So inside Yoruba, another Yoruba the inside. Wow. Well, that's a lie. Someone be like. Inside Yoruba, another Yoruba. So there's Lukumi Yoruba. Somebody put up a report. Levels of Yoruba. First class, second class, third class, fourth class, fifth class, sixth class, seventh class, eighth class. Yoruba, inside Yoruba, there's a first class Yoruba, there's second class. So all these ones have privileges. All this, so these are the people that Yoruba heritage. Inside that Yoruba heritage, there is disparity inside the Yoruba heritage. Some people be asking, why is this guy always talking about Yoruba, Yoruba, Yoruba? See, I was born in Yoruba land, and I've seen many people want to destroy the image of the Omoluabi that we know. This Runu and all these other guys, we know that they are trying to gaslight. We they born in Yoruba land. We know that gaslighting, they catch us. You can catch somebody else who don't know them, who has not lived with them, who has not. I went to school, a Yoruba school. My classmates, most of them are Yorubas. My friends are Yorubas. Me, even the language Igbo, the understanding. I understand Igbo, but I understand Yoruba much more than Igbo. So I understand what I'm saying about there's an Omoluabi ethos. I'm telling you, this Yoruba Runu and conservative, they don't represent. One thing is standing for the truth. The Omoluabi Yoruba stands for the truth. They don't play this hanky-panky. This hanky-panky, you see, an average, it is saying that an average Yoruba is unstable and blah 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 and all of you and all those rubbish. They don't play that. But I'm interested to spoil their show. It is all about Tinubu and 2027, 8 years. After Tinubu come, they will still continue, but then they will blast them. So Kemi Badenoch is a conservative, and she needs to do all she has to do to make sure that she clinches that prime minister position. So Nigeria should leave her alone, and the politicians should know what they need to do to fix the country. But beyond all this, the Igbo does not know whether you are Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo. They see you all as Africans. Until you get your acts together, bring yourself together and give yourself brain, the Igbo no send any one of you. There's a geopolitics, a general politics that is being played now. It is Africa. They see you as black. When you look at the statement of Chimamanda Adichie, she's talking about the white man, how the white man sees the black man. Because some people think that, okay, we are Yoruba, we are this, we are that, and everything. My brother, they don't care whether it is France, whether it's the United Kingdom, whether it's the US, whether it's Russia, whether it's China, whether it's Germany, and whoever that wants to colonize you. Don't care whether you are Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. They are concerned that you are black. There are some schools that blacks will not be allowed to attend, or some Africans will not be allowed to attend. There in Europe, there's some places you will not be allowed to enter. There's some knowledge you will not be privileged to get. There's some courses you will not be privileged to study. There, that is geopolitics. Where we are in Nigeria playing our local politics. I'm Igbo, I'm Hausa, I'm Yoruba, I'm this. We are better. We are this. We are that. Some people are producing nuclear weapons that can wipe the whole map. Some people are planning on how they can come and take over Africa and make Africa poorer. There is a grand plan. There's another colonial movement to colonize Africa. We are all here sitting. We are complaining. Instead of these politicians to think beyond tribe and region and religion and whatever, and make sure that they harness all the information they can harness. Make the continent, make the country a viable place, a better place that can compete with nations, that can compete with other countries, other politics. We are here running all around. Ordinary refinery we cannot maintain. Road we cannot do. Water we cannot do. Some place like okay, Lagos is the best place. Even the Lagos is not developed. What is it that you can, as a black person first? Because first, the whites see you as a black person, not as Okay, because Kemi says she's Yoruba, and Yoruba to the world. Who send you and Yoruba to the world anything? Okay, if you have your Yoruba nation, what can you use to compete? If only what Africa relies on is natural resources. Natural resources. The whites were in this Africa with all the natural resources, and the blacks were in a place like Indonesia that does not really have those natural resources. Do you think that we have existed? So only thing we have to brag is natural resources. There's nothing, nothing. We are here looking at Igbo outside Yoruba. See, I pity for, even if you get Biafra, you get your Arewa, you get your Duduwa, they are still going to colonize you, because harnessing your potential, these politicians, these leaders, they are so daft. With what will religion, what will tribe bring to you as a human being? People are going to Mars, to the space. The only thing we can do is for a Buhari to use our natural resources and start borrowing money, going up and down, begging. India came to that time. We had intentions that India would start buying our crude oil, but they left. They came and signed mark register, and they went and secured a deal with Russia. Who's going to buy our crude oil? It's better now. Let the crude oil be in Nigeria so that it will become cheaper. The politicians will become poorer. Who's going to buy it? When we need to start thinking on how we have gone past a level of development, move to another level of development. Some people are dwelling on, I'm Yoruba, Tiwantiwa. Some people say, I'm Igbo. Odogu. Who cares about, which white man cares about Odogu? Do they recognize you? Which Odogu from where? Who send your Odogu? We are Fulani. Moving on with cattle up and down. People have gone past a level of civilization. We are in this civilization saying we are Hausa, we are Igbo, we are Yoruba. See, don't let me curse you people. That Nigerian name, it needs to be balkanized so that everybody will come and discover their potential and build a developed society. That's what we're looking at. I'm supporting Biafra I'm supporting Biafra. God, people are just my own kid. I'm not supporting Biafra because of an Igbo. I want the black African, the black man. I want the black man to discover himself and compete at the world level. Africa should compete at the world level. Nobody is concerned about who is who. Nobody is concerned, for God's sake. Politicians, all they know is just steal money, buy house, buy car, carry girlfriend, travel here and there. That's the reason they come to live. While the white man, they are developing sciences, they are developing the economy, architectural designs, they are developing, they are making the world a better place. While politicians are here to loot, and they come, you see, they are the ones that, and you are saying Kemi Badenoch. You should be ashamed of yourself for attacking Kemi Badenoch. I'm Yoruba. See, all those ones, I'm sorry for Nigerians.